Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Saturday, April 26th, 2025. And today we're doing a video for a long distance customer in Indiana. This video is for Jonathan in Indiana. So, Jonathan, being a long distance customer, has the ability to know as much as there is to know about the truck. As much as that's within his ability to know without him being here himself in person. And we go through a very careful protocol and it is such a beautiful day. This is like early spring. Look at this. It is absolutely remarkable. All the trees have brand new leaves. I mean, there's the Blue Ridge Parkway. Um, so it's just a gorgeous day. And this is a 1999 Subaru Sandbar 4x4 automatic with air conditioning. And so it has, let's see how many miles this has. Let me check. This has 48.9. So that's like 30,000 miles or 31,000 miles, something like that. All right, so let's go ahead and let's take a very careful video of this. So that's a stain right there. Water dripped out of there and just carried some dirt with it. So we want to show all of the details that we can. And then Jonathan's going to watch this video, which will include a test drive. And by the time he sees all that, he'll have a good idea of the actual condition of the truck as much as that's possible. All right, so let's start by going around the perimeter of the windshield. And we have some dings, like maybe hail or something. I don't know if you can see them, but there's some small dings there. And then we're going to come around the windshield here, looking for any damage, really for rust. We've got a little, just a little touch right there of surface rust. And then coming around the rest of the way, looking very nice. And now we're going to look for dings or dents on the front of the vehicle. Look at it from this way. Not a ding at all on the front. It looks beautiful. Look how clear the headlight door is. It's got fog lights too, which is nice. Another pretty headlight and fog light. Now, we're going to come down the door pillar and look for any damage, any dents, dings, or rust. Okay, so you can see here where he took a can of spray paint and went psst, right there. There might have been a scratch there. I think I see a little bit of a scratch right under there. And that's very common with Japanese vehicles for them to do that. There's a little tiny microscopic ding there. Tiny chip of paint there. Ding, ding. Now let's look inside the wheel housing. Very nice. All right, now the bedside panel. Very nice. Very, very nice. We do have some paint that got chipped there and there. You can see where they touched it up a little bit there. So that's nice. I think when they touch it up like that, it just shows to me that they were conscientious about it. Looks very nice under the bed there. So this gives you a shot under the bed, which is, an important feature. This is mud from the drive over here. Good tires, not spectacular, not incredible, but good. Good tires. All right, now let's look under the bed mat. Aha, very nice. Boy, is that bright. Very good. Yeah, it looks nice under here. You can see here where they touched it up, and that is white silicone, and it looks like the factory edge is still on the bed where it meets the cab. So I would say that was preventative. And now let's open the other side here and look underneath this end. So our guy just cleaned it, so you can see why, it's just wet. That's water you see there. All right, looks beautiful. These are just maple seeds here because it's that time of year. The engine cover is in good condition, and yeah, all in all, very nice shape. All right, now Subaru Sambar TC. Don't know what the TC stands for. That paint is flaked right there. It's chipped. Engine cover is spectacular. That's very nice. The plastic is in good condition. Plastic here is also in good condition. Little scuff there and there. Now we have a crease all the way down the side panel. So it did crease and scratch the paint all the way down this side panel. And it started right there, but it doesn't continue forward to that. All right, now we're going to come down the door post on the passenger side, also looking for any damage. And there really isn't any, aside from that one thing right there. You got a little scratch there and there that was touched up. Again, here's under the bed. Give you a look under there. Very nice. This is just dirt here on the road. And I want to show you under this wheel housing. Very nice. Another good tire. This is your fuel door, and it opens from the inside. Now, here is the door panel on the inside of the passenger door. And you can see that that's all in very good shape. Now, let's look underneath the floor mat. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And under here, we got your jack handle, tire wrench, little storage, wrenches under there. All right, now let's go around and let's do the same thing on the driver's side. So now here, huh, we have under the door a beautiful um, conditioned door. No rust. No rust there. You can see where my guys sprayed it with the hose. Um, the seat has one tear right there. Other than that, it's in good condition. This is your brake fluid. Fog light. Let's start it. How do we turn those fog lights on? Oh, there we go. Nice. So down is on. Isn't that something? You can see. All right. So, yep, four-wheel drive. I didn't see that at first, but now you can see your knuckle. Okay, let's take this for a drive. Let's try out the air conditioning too. So to do that, we want to make sure that that's on, and it is on. And now to put it in drive, you go like that, and you can see on the dash, it's illuminated. All right. Oh, okay. So on the automatic Subaru, you actually have to go like this and then forward and down. You can't pull back and go into drive. You have to go reverse, neutral, forward, drive. Okay, so now let's take it forward drive. Mayberry mini trucks got the law passed in North Carolina, making mini trucks street legal. Governor Cooper signed our bill into law, and you will get a clear title. There's no extra charge for um, the title. We've serviced the vehicle with full synthetic oil, and the so the oil change is included. 5W30 full synthetic, new air filter, new oil filter. We check the front diff, the rear diff, the transfer case, the transmission fluid, and in this case, it would be automatic transmission fluid, the brake fluid, the battery. We make sure on manual trucks that the clutch is good and that it runs well at normal operating temperature. If it doesn't, we get it dialed in and make sure that it does. So we don't charge any extra fees. So if it's $8,200, then that's all you pay is 8,200. No extra fees or taxes. That's 60 miles per hour, and that's the top reasonable speed. I would say 55 would even be nicer for the mini truck. And it'll get you all over town and maybe to the next town over. But I would submit that mini trucks are not good cross country vehicles, but they're great for getting all your work done, your chores, 95% of what you need done. And when you want to take the cross country trip, then get out your other vehicle and use that. That's my recommendation. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to drive it up this steep hill, and that's going to show us the power. So I'll tell you when it gets steep. After we make a right hand 90-degree turn, it gets very steep. Um, and let's see what else. Do. Um, you will receive um, a bill of sale, all the necessary paperwork you need. Now, if this truck just got here, we don't have the title, so you'll have to wait for the title to arrive. All right, now it's steep. So you can see we're accelerating handily up this hill. So that's nice. That's important because that means going up a hill, it's accelerating and it has good power. All right. Well, guys, I appreciate you watching our video. And if you like this vehicle, Jonathan, give us a call. Our telephone number is 336-777-9957. And for everyone else that's watching, you can check out our website at mayberryminitrucks.com. And our email address is sales@mayberryminitrucks.com. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It helps us because it helps our search analytics, and it'll help you find our channel more easily. And then also hit notification and thumbs up if you like the content of our video. Thank you for watching our video.